Subscribe the IELTS Guide channel and press the bell icon for the regular updates of IELTS video.
Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to IELTS Guide channel. Friends, today we are going to talk about IELTS reading section, and in this video we are going to talk about true, false and not given kind of questions. Firstly, we are going to talk about how to answer these kind of questions, and also we are going to talk about some tips that will be helpful for you and some examples of this kind of questions, as well as at the end of this video I am going to tell you about one application for your Android device that will be helpful for you for your IELTS exam preparation. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's talk about first when the answer is true, when the answer is false and when the answer is not given. Okay, let's see when the answer is true. See friends, when the statement given in the question, means information given in the question statement, agrees with the information you found in the passage, then the answer is true for that question. Okay, now in case of a false, when the answer is false, when the information given in the question statement contradicts the information you found in the passage, then the answer of that question is false. And in case of a not given, then when the information given in the statement, question statement, is not matches with the information given in the passage, means there is nothing regarding that or not even a contradict the statement, then we can say that the answer of that question is not given, because there is nothing like that kind of information in the passage. Okay, so these are the basic things you should remember before you answer this kind of questions. And one more important thing is, friend, don't match the keyword. Okay, it doesn't work here. You have to understand the idea behind the question and behind the passage, then only you can answer these kind of questions correct. Okay friends, let's talk about some tips that will be helpful for you in the IELTS reading section. So in IELTS reading section, try to read question first and then read passage. Okay, especially in case of a true, false and not given kind of a question, read question first and then try to find out the answer from the passage. Okay, don't read the passage first and then go for the question. Okay, now in case of a true, false and not given kind of a question, friends, try to read more than one question. Yes friends, try to read 1, 2 or even 3 questions. Okay, and underline the keywords in that questions. Okay, why we need to do this in case of a true, false and not given? Because friends, if the answer of the question number 1 is not given, then you might not found anything regarding that in the passage, and you might found directly the answer of the second question. So it is better that you should know about that second question, right? So you should read second question also, even third question. Try to read 1, 2 and 3 question in case of a true, false and not given kind of a questions. Okay, that will be helpful for you if the answer of the question number 1 is not. Okay friends, second thing is that underline the keyword in the question when you are reading the question. Okay, underline the main word that will be helpful for you to find out something in the passage. Okay, and when you are reading the passage, try to find out that keyword, even the synonym of that keyword, even the contradict statement of that statement. Okay, try to focus on these things so that it will be easy for you to find out the statement which will provide the same idea or nearly same idea regarding the question. Now the third tip is really important, friends. IELTS try to confuse you, trick you by using some kind of words in the true, false and not given kind of a questions. If you don't know the proper meaning of that words, then you cannot answer correctly, and because of that so many students lose the marks in the IELTS true, false and not given kind of a questions. So there are some words like some, all, usually, sometime, often, most common, nearly all, one of the common. So you should know the meaning of these kind of questions, right? For example, let me give you some example that some people in India like to eat mango. This is the question. You found a statement in the passage that give the information that all the Indians like to eat mango. Now almost all the words are similar in this both the statement, but if you don't know the exact meaning of some and all, then you might give wrong answer. Yes. See friends, so many students will say the answer of this question is true, but if you answer the question true, then you are wrong, because answer of this question is false. See friends, some means not 100%, right? Here it is said that all the Indians, here it is said that some people from India, right? See, some means not 100%, but all means all of it 100%. Every person from India like to eat mango. Here it is said that only some percent, right? It is not 100%. So the answer of this question is false. It is contradicting the statement, right? The statement we found in the passage is contradicting the question statement. So the answer of this question is false. So you should know the meaning of all these words. Even if I suggest you try to identify the meaning, or try to know the meaning of this kind of words in your native language, so that you have better idea regarding. Okay, now let's try to solve some questions. Let's see some examples so that you can have some better idea how to answer the questions for the true, false, and not given kind of a question. So let's get started.
So let's read the question first. Question number 1. There is some doubt about what caused the Mary Rose to sink. Okay, now let's read the passage. Accounts of what happened to the ship Mary. While witnesses agree that she was not hit by the French, some mention that she was outdated, overlanded, and sailing too low in the water. Others that she was mishandled by undisciplined crew. Okay. There is some doubt about what caused the Mary Rose to sink. Yes, there are so many doubts, right? From the passage, we can say that some mention that she was outdated, overland, and sailing too low in the water. Others that she was mishandled by undisciplined crowd. So yes, there is a doubt regarding how Mary Rose sink, right? So the answer of this question is true. Okay. Yes, the answer of this question is true. We have to focus on the idea, so that if you understand the passage statement properly and the question statement properly, that you can easily find out the answer. So let's move to question number 2. The question number 2, the Mary Rose was the only ship to sink in the Battle of 19 July 1545. Okay, now let's read the passage statement. On 19 July 1545, English and French fleets were engaged in a sea battle off the coast of southern England in the area of water called the Solent, between Portsmouth and Isle of Wight. Okay. See friends, here it is said that on 19 July 1545, English and French were engaged in the battle of the coast of the southern England in the area of water called Solent. See, there is nothing regarding anything sink in this battle in this statement. So I think that the answer of this question is not given. Yes, the answer of this question is not given, because there is nothing regarding any ship sink into this battle. Okay, there is nothing regarding this thing in the above statement. So let's move to question number 3. The question number 3, most of one side of the Mary Rose lay undamaged under the sea. Okay, and the statement we found from the passage is, because of the way the ship sank, nearly all of the starboard half survived intact. Okay, questions say that most of one side of the Mary Rose lay undamaged under the sea, and the statement say that nearly all of the starboard half survived intact. Okay, nearly all. It is said that nearly all. Half survived intact means it is undamaged, right? It remained undamaged. It is clear from that. It is something like synonym. Okay, under the sea is okay. Most of one side of the Mary Rose. Okay, nearly all of one side starboard is one side of the any boat or any ship. Okay, because there are other side called other name. The starboard is one side. Okay, and most of means nearly all, right? Nearly all means something like most of, right? So the answer of this question I think is true, because if they said that all of the starboard, then maybe we have to think, but nearly all, so most of is a synonym of nearly all. So I think that the answer of this question is true. Yes, the answer of this question is true. Let's move to the question number 4. Okay, Alexander Mackey knew that the wreck would contain many valuable historical objects. Okay, now let's read the statement we found from the passage. Mackey and his team now knew for certain that they had found the wreck, but were as yet unaware that it also housed a treasure trove of beautifully preserved artifacts. Okay, uh, questions say that would contain knew that. Okay, he already knew that the wreck would contain many valuable historical objects, but in the statement we found that but were as yet unaware. It is said in the statement that they are unaware that it also housed a treasure trove of beautifully preserved artifacts. And preserved means valuable historical objects, right? They are, we can say that they are the synonym of each other. And in the question it is said that they already knew, but in the statement we found from the passage said that they are unaware. Okay, so that answer of the question is false. Yes, the answer of the question is false. So friends, that's it. These are the examples for this. So friends, let's talk about the application that will be helpful for you. The name of the application is IELTS Prep app. You can download this application from your for your Android device from Google Play Store, and you can prepare for your IELTS test here. They have covered all the 4 modules: listening, reading, writing, speaking, and the application is provided by the British Council itself. So it is designed by the professional tutors, so it will be helpful for you. Even you can practice all the tests over here and find out how well prepared you are for the IELTS examination. Even you can submit your test and they will give the results by full analysis of your test, and even they will explain you in detail about all the modules, and some tips also provided by the experts. You can find out all these things in this application. And moreover friends, you can also book your IELTS test date from this application, because it is official British Council app. So this app is very helpful for you. I highly recommend this app to all the students. So I am going to give the link in the description box below, as well as you can also download it from the Play Store. So that's it for today friends.
So I hope you guys like this video. If you found this video helpful, then please give a thumbs up, even share with your friends, and subscribe to the IELTS Guide channel. I will see you in the next video soon. Till then, you take care friends, and bye bye.